I want to feel your hand right now. You are the place, my only home. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall repeat over and over again. Well, I'm barely breathing and feeling to the ground. But each and every time we all stand up, stop like to yourself and me, true to yourself, and that might be we forget exist destiny. So let's tell me now, you must feel alone, but I'm right by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall repeat over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to see you here right now. You are the place, my only home. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we can one day whisper like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the souls that we're together. Can't feel my heartbeat, so take my hand to the tomorrow. The crowd that can let it be, you give me strength and give me faith. To dark the darkness, let's forget all in love. Spark just like Hibana. Come, light up like Hibana.
Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho!
Out of my way!
Raging Cascade!
Azure Storm! Double Demon Fang!
Feel it.
On your knees!
They rush you! You gotta jump for cover, okay?
Resonate with the
Dance in the wind!
Pistol!
Air thrust!
Finish it!
Kisara, frozen!
Hammer!
Raging Cascade! Everyone, get
I'll
back!
stop its charge.
2 game thanks, Kisara!
Double Demon Fang!
Fresh! Lightning condemned! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
Azure Storm!
Dance in the wind!
Demon Fang!
Air thrust!
I owe you one.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Air thrust!
I'm ready!
Kisara, frozen!
Hammer!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Ho ho ho! Ho 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 ho! Ho ho ho!
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
Retreat if you know what's good for
Raging
you.
Cascade!
Rising sun!
Raging Cascade!
I'll take
In
out
here!
my shield.
Sleep now.
Resonate with this one. Keep charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it!
They're already
Leave it to you.
interrupted.
Dance in the wind! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Field! Blah blah blah! Dead in here! Tiger blade! All disaster! Blah blah blah! Maelstrom! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
You're on.
Magic is there! Air thrust!
Another incantation ruined.
Going in! Raging Cascade!
Deity!
Fresh! Vanquish
A
darkness!
debut performance.
Make it rain.
Dohalim!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
Looks like we won.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will.
This is a true masterpiece, no less than culinary art.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false! Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... you know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Well, yeah, but still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms. You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go. Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though, there are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almeidrea. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Not on my watch! Up and out, it's a duel of the arts! Air thrust! Magic is there! In here! Blah, blah, blah. Leave the enemy's arts to me!
No complaints here!
Nail strike!
perfect interplay of offense and defense.
I'll tear through anything in my way.
And I shall look forward to toasting our
Art
victory.
expert coming through! Let's get you all tucked away.
Finish it!
Kisara, frozen!
Hammer!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
Discourteous,
Lightning
aren't
descent! In here! Feel! Divine Savior! Ha! Go get him! Firmament Render! Arrow Squall!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the bubbling to me.
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite.
Vanquish!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Slayer the Malisa!
They're surrounding us! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack!
Indeed, but remain ever vigilant.
Dance!
Negative gate.
Air!
Don't get careless.
Coming
Dance in
through.
the wind!
Get behind me!
Sleep now! Psych, are those arms even natural? Don't mind if I do.
I'm ready to go.
One more! One at a time!
Too fast.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Lightning condemned! Thunderblade!
The enemy wields art too.
You'll soon see about that!
Light.
Magic is in! Seal! Blah 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 magic! Earthquake!
Make it rain!
In an instant! We work well together.
Raging
Like a
cascade!
finely timed waltz.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is in! Air thrust! They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Linwell.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine. Blah blah blah. Air thrust. You get the gist. Air thrust. You get the gist. Air thrust. Blah blah blah. Air thrust.
I'm ready.
Tiger Blade!
There's more where that came from. Hi, Hoot
descent! Flashing fang! Bestow thy mystic
Raging
mercy!
cascade!
Heroic circle!
Light up color!
Thank you for that.
Dance in the wind! Air
Phoenix
thrust!
Fang!
Magic thrust! Air thrust!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolition!
Lock!
Phoenix descent! Flashing fang!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
What is this?
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome to try, but that water pressure would likely crush you to a pulp.
Go no further!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Seal! They may
In a
look
bind?
cute and stuff, but they're vicious! Air thrust!
This one's mine!
Dance in the wind!
Tiger blade!
Sleep now! I'll be saving this one! Seal! Blah blah blah!
I got
Air thrust!
Make it rain!
Lock!
Demon's descent! Flashing fang! Make it
Raging
rain!
cascade!
Light burst forth!
Radiant genesis!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Seriously?
Lightning again!
Is this a joke?
In here! Let's get your attacks away! Our expert coming through! Whoa! Hey, one at a time! Dance in the wind!
Resonate with the earth!
Seal!
Being interrupted.
Sleep now!
Hold nothing back!
This is my...
Not today!
Imbue this vanquished soul with light!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
I'm ready!
Double beam!
Light burst forth!
Radiant genesis! You don't mess around!
Certainly not.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Mercy!
I don't have much left! Dance in
Is
the
that a
wind!
healing art?
Air
It is.
thrust!
I can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more careful.
Arc
In a
field!
bind?
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Raging cascade! We managed to turn the tide!
For now,
Dance in the
but
wind!
things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better stay alert. Whoa, hey, one at a time. You get the gist. Feel.
Not today!
Going in. Lightning attack. Thunderblade.
Take this!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Firmament render. Arrow squall.
Begin! I'm ready!
Lock.
Demon's descent! Flashing fang!
I can feel my power growing!
retreat if you know what's good for you.
Vanquish darkness!
You're mine! Win! Tiger Devastation!
Divine retreat! Get high! Dispatch it out again! Vanquish darkness! Art expert coming
Its
through!
armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest! This one's mine!
Benediction light.
Vanquish darkness!
You're mine!
Down! Your ult! In here! I'll be saving this one! Rage and cascade!
Can't take much more.
Now expect!
Azure Storm!
Dance in the wind! Air
Roaching
thrust!
Fury! Double Demon Fang!
I'll smash you! Resonate with the earth!
Finish it!
Doubling!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around! Air
Certainly
thrust!
not.
Double Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind! Fly! Demons descend!
Flashing Fang!
You got company!
Resonate with the earth!
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
I'm ready!
Doubling!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
I never had a doubt.
I'll do my best!
Lightning condemned! Field! Time to shine! In here!
Take it!
Divine Savior!
I shall seal you where you stand.
Double Demon Fang! This one's mine!
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stand the good time.
Coming down! Azure Storm! Double Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind!
I'm ready!
Field!
Doubling! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well
Dance
together.
in the wind!
Like a finely timed
In here!
waltz.
More for the stop time! In here! Get on in there with the others! Blah, blah, blah! Maelstrom!
Finish it!
Doubling!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
I got it!
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about.
That's far enough!
Dance, they're attacking from behind! In here!
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
Now you see what I can do! Negative gate! Resonate with the earth! Take this!
Lightning condemned! In here!
I don't feel so good.
Then it's best to
Sleep
fall
now.
back.
Forgive me, Dohalim.
Divine
I'm in your deck, Dohalim.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
Raging
got it.
Cascade!
Now what to make?
Make it
Sweet
rain!
dreams!
Bestow thy mystic mercy!
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
I'll clear the way through.
I've got your back.
Field!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Saving system! In here! Let's get you out of the way!
Not today!
Anything in order.
Orochi's Fury!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Slayer Demolitor!
Benediction
Dance
light.
in the wind!
Leave the target!
Field! In here!
Storm Rain Alpha! Rain Flash!
Tiger Blade!
Take this!
Raging
Our Lord's
Cascade!
power never ceases to amaze me.
I'm as regular as the next.
Dance in the wind!
Yeah, the next man who used to be a lord.
Used too much.
In here! You made quick work of them!
I have plenty of tricks up my sleeve, Jack.
Picked me off! Look sharp!
Elusive deity!
Lightning contest! Thunderblade!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malachum!
Dance in the wind! Air
Power
thrust!
blade! Captivity! Demon fang! Elusive deity!
So I still had room to grow.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
In the water's edge, I see but for a moment one Ganeth Haros.
I hate to break it to you, man, but what you're saying isn't deep at all.
This'll make us even more formidable.
How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway? Are you serious?
That's no reason to give up now.
Yeah, just gotta buckle down.
That's the spirit. I'll do my best. You want me? Come get me.
Here goes! More without you, Falling below! Lightning condemned! In here!
Rising Falcon! The power of
Sleep now! Get on in there with the others!
I'll smash you!
Thunderblade! I can't hold on much
You
longer!
must be tired of hearing me. I'm merely doing what I can.
Ready!
Glad you're on us, Philheen.
Here goes! One last try! Hydration roll!
Switch to
Vanquish darkness! Don't mind if I do! Take that! Whoa! Hey! One at a time!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
This one's Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Finish it!
Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Certainly.
With this, I can become even stronger!
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Did we really just spend that much money?
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way.
Save your breath while that thing seizes a talking meal.
So let's show it how wrong it is. Is it trying to stop us?
Right, savior.
This one's mine. Aim for the
Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
I'll stop
Dance
its
in the
charge.
wind. Thanks, Kitara.
New melody.
My head's spinning just watching you.
Here goes. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Dance in the wind. In here. Sleep now. Cyclone.
No further.
Falling storm.
Raging cascade. Breath. Firmament render. Sleep now. Its wings are lighting up.
It's getting ready to attack.
The waters have creeped. Blah blah blah.
Such
Magic.
tremendous power.
Don't face it head on.
Firmament render.
One's mine.
Arrow squall. Now for something special.
Not today.
Dance in the wind.
Let's keep up the pressure.
Dance in the wind.
I'll smash you.
Lightning condensed. In here. Seal.
With the earth.
Divine
Take
savior.
this.
Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Use its
Dance
weak
in the
point to
wind.
take it down.
Air thrust.
All together, everyone.
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Raging cascade.
Demon Fang. Double Demon Fang. Rising Wyvern.
One more.
Raging cascade. Raging cascade.
Take this.
Raging cascade. Sleep now. Magic is amp. Freeze lancer.
Rising Wyvern.
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Raging cascade.
Finish it.
Kitara frozen.
Hammer.
Show thy mystic mercy.
Lightning condensed. Sleep now.
In your deck, Doeli. Then tonight's meal is on you.
In here.
Go. Nick.
Far enough.
Blah blah blah. Divine savior.
No further.
Dazzling spin.
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Raging cascade. Seal. Sleep now. Let's get you all tucked away. Tidal wave.
This one's mine.
Rising Wyvern. Start it out.
Time to shine.
On Sword Rain Alpha.
Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Rising Falcon.
Raging cascade.
Trying to come over.
Breath.
Here.
Raging cascade. Seal. Magic is there. Freeze lancer.
Falling storm.
Azure Storm. Demon
Raging
Fang. Double
cascade.
Demon Fang.
In here.
The enemy's reeling.
Complacency is the root of
You
carelessness.
get the gist.
Point taken.
Freeze lancer.
Stay sharp, everyone.
It's time.
Raging cascade. In here. Sleep now. Get on in there with the others. The waters of magic is there. Tidal
This
wave.
one's mine. No further.
This one's mine.
It's wide open.
It won't escape me.
Take blah blah blah. Air
Negative
thrust.
gate.
Blah blah blah.
Resonate with the earth.
Sword Rain
You
Alpha.
get the gist.
Tiger blade.
Breath.
Azure Storm.
I'm gone.
Double Demon Fang.
Raging
It's changing
cascade.
tactics.
Have an ace up its sleeve?
The enemy is going all out.
Rising Wyvern. Hurricane Thrust.
Far enough.
Hurricane Thrust.
The waters of magic is there. Tidal wave.
Now you see what I can do.
Azure
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
River Blade! I'm ready!
Dohalim!
All yours, Kisara.
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistleum made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle Chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Dohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings, let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Xion's waiting for us.
An opponent like this should be easy.
In here!
Darkness.
This'll come in handy! Sleep now! This'll come in handy! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! That's my cue!
Shut him down.
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Not on my watch! Hit! Whoa! Hey! When is it?
I'm ready.
Lost! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Dance in the wind!
Ready to sprint.
Excellent technique. How are your weapons holding up?
One last
Best not to
one.
give me any idea.
Blah, blah, blah. Air thrust!
Make it ready.
Lost!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Can we get down?
Hey!
Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch! Should we really take this?
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here.
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Brynla. Positive thinking is everything.
We finally reached the top.
My limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
Already? You kids need to train more.
She's right. We don't have time to catch our breath.
Someone's got a lot of pep in his step.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Air pressure! Hike off!
Air thrust! Air thrust! Leave the enemy's arms to me!
No complaints here.
In here! Going in! Seal! Magic is out! Divine savior! Dance in the wind!
Resonate
Air
with the
thrust!
earth! Stalagmite!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
In your death, don't breathe. Then tonight's meal is on you. Keep up.
Dance in the wind! In here! Get on in there with the others! In here! Arch seal! All disasters made one!
I've used too much. You must be tired of hearing me. I'm merely doing what I can. Glad you're on up.
Measure way! Lost! Demons descend!
Flashing fang! Still got a ways to go. Right, here goes!
Nothing is done! Not on my watch! Take that! Whoa! Hey! What is high? Sleep now! Tiger blade! In here! Going in! Divine savior!
No armor in a bind.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Now you see what I can do.
Don't worry.
Air
I got plenty to go around.
Air thrust!
The enemy wields arcs too.
You'll soon see about that! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare demolisher!
Dance in the wind! In here! Crop blade! Raging cascade! Hold on to your arc! Furious law! Demons descend!
Flashing fang!
My concentration is dwindling. Perhaps I'm tired.
I sense a strange power from this.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelagian, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelagian's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now. Shion is waiting.
Yeah, I hear ya. A soak can wait.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. Right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most certainly large enough to be seen from afar.
Back then, I had Shion and Zephyr with me.
Well, we haven't lost Shion. We can still get her back, you know.
That's right. I won't let Volron take her away from us. Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
I don't want Shion to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought she'd always be there.
Hootle? My books are okay.
That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
Brace yourself!
Here goes!
This one's tough!
Shield not on my watch!
Move escape!
Take this!
Eternal devastation!
Field!
Rotating pile driver!
More for the stockpile!
No armor! Stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Dance in the wind! Air
Whatever.
through!
See what I can do!
Dopamine!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Certainly not.
Zara Frozen!
Hammer!
Good to know my training's paying off.
And what, pray tell, does this training of yours entail?
Why? Interested in joining me?
Hootle, shake off that water!
This should be easy.
Now, in here!
Double Demon Fang!
Divine Savior! Here goes! Not on my way! Here goes!
It's almost too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
Magic is out! Field! Maelstrom!
This one's mine!
It's down! You're on!
An Astral Art?
That's my cue!
Demon Fang! Shut him down!
Magic is out! Air thrust! Demon's descent!
Flashing Fang!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
There's something in the water.
Where should I cast my line? Yeah! Could it be? Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
Debut performance. I owe you one. Your reflexes will not.
Blah blah blah. Thunderblade!
Plasma Shock!
Raging Cascade!
Let me help.
Seal!
How about this?
Blah blah blah. Magic! Seal!
Damn it!
Get on in
Too
there with
fast!
the
Stand back. I'll trip it up. In a bind? You're mine! Dragon form!
Raging Cascade!
Is that a healing art?
It is.
I can't ignore your pain.
Blah
I'll try to
blah
do
blah.
more good.
Magic!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
This one's mine!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Ground and pound!
Be still!
This one's mine.
Firmament render! Arrow squall! Falling storm!
I'm ready!
Kitara frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
Oh
Sweet dreams!
Finish it! Blow them away!
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
You guys want to rest here?
Gosh, the castle's even larger once you get close to it.
What's that shining thing up top? A spirit vessel? It feels creepy, like it's watching over everything.
You think he knows we're here?
We'd best assume as much, yes.
What we have to do is simple. Just beat Volron and rescue Shion. That's it.
Try not to work yourself up too much. We have a lot of city and castle yet to traverse.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving?
We're almost there, guys. Don't let your guard down.
I'm excited just thinking about us barging through the front gate.
Are you Alfin and his companions?
Why would you think that?
You are the only one scheduled to arrive, and there are no unscheduled arrivals in Ganeth Haros. So I'll ask again, are you Alfin and his companions?
We are.
Then pass. Lord Volron is expecting you at Castle Delpharis.
Well, suppose it's rather nice of them to roll out the red carpet for us.
So we're supposed to meet him in there? What do we do now?
Let's see how things look around the city first. Then we'll make our way to the castle.
Not a slave in sight. Where is everyone? There aren't even any soldiers.
Something feels off. I don't like it.
Like the fact that the enemy could ambush us at any moment? Yeah, not crazy about that either.
No, not that. Something else.
That must be Volron's castle up ahead. I suppose we just walk right up to it then?
That's what the guard from before said. Now, if we only knew where they were keeping Shion, we could try to...
That's it!
Hmm?
That weird feeling. It's not just that the city is empty. It feels like no one lives here at all.
Now that you mention it, it does feel strangely... artificial. Think maybe it's a district just for the Renans alone?
With all this open space? Seems unlikely.
Huh?
Hey! You guys! What's going on? What was that about? They were Danans, right?
That wasn't normal. Wait, you don't think it could have been the fruit of Helgen, do you?
No, they seem too docile. What about astral energy? Could you sense any coming from them?
No, and I'm pretty sure I could tell if it was. If not that, though, then what?
Speaking of which, it didn't look like there was anyone guarding them either.
They were headed for the castle. I have a bad feeling about those boats.
I get what you mean. It didn't feel like those folks are just commuting to work.
The waterway they're floating on appears to lead to Delpharis Castle. If we follow it, we may learn more about what's taking place here.
So, any ideas what the deal was with that boatload of weirdos?
Your guess is as good as mine. They looked like Danan slaves, but beyond that...
This city is grander and more beautiful than any other we've been to, yet
I know what you mean. From the architecture right down to the people, something feels off somehow.
I've long maintained one can glean a lot about a ruler from their city. Considering how unsettling this place is, I'd say I wasn't far off the mark. Despite its surface layer of majesty, walking around inside, it feels more like a hollowed-out ruin.
I say we follow after that boat. If we're lucky, they might be in the mood to give us some answers.
Man, this place gives me the creeps.
Law, your legs are shaking.
What? Liar?
Just kidding.
You...
I've seen ghost towns that were more alive than this city. Where the hell did all the Danans and Renans go? Shion. There's nobody here either. Looks like the only building up ahead is the castle, but...
No good. It's a dead end.
I don't relish our chances climbing. Or breaking through, for that matter.
And yet this seems to be the only way inside. Take a look around. There must be a switch or something to...
What? What is it this time?
Look! Over there!
Alphen!
Astral energy? But then... that means...
Snap out of it! Can't you see what's happening? You're being deceived! Please stop! You'll die!
Damn it!
Bull Run is killing you! You need to run! Please, get off the boat!
What just happened?
We're being summoned.
Summoned? By that murdering monster?
It's all a demonstration designed to provoke. To prove to us, no, to Alphen, just what he's capable of.
Kidnapping Shion. Killing all those people. If it's just me he's after, then why hurt them?
Why do all this just to get at me? You hear me, Volron? Answer me!
Alphen, this is not your fault. Don't give this to him.
I know. And I won't. hands are stained with blood. But even so, if we're going to stop that bastard, then I need to keep going. Let's move.
Damn it.
How awful. All of those people in the boats. Do you think they had any idea what was going to happen to them?
They did a damn good job of concealing it if they did. You ask me, the only thing on their mind was following orders.
And I bet I can guess who from. Volron.
The only thing they knew was mindless oppression right to the very end. What kind of purpose is that? Living only to die at your master's whim?
Being a slave means having your whole life stolen from you. In the worst cases, quite literally. That bastard will get what's coming to him. I'll see to it he does.
Is this what I think it is? Those people, they were all...
He's sick. Sick and deranged.
Remember this well. This is the true face of who we're up against.
Still, if it's not fruits of Helgen he's using, then how do you think Volron goes about controlling all of them?
They didn't look like they'd been threatened, but they didn't look like they understood anything either.
It could be something else, like a potion perhaps, but frankly I doubt it.
But that would mean they're following Volron out of choice? But why?
Nothing bolsters a despot's authority more than loyalty. Loyalty is advantageous for any ruler. For Volron, it means acolytes willing to give their lives for him. As for whether they did it willingly or not, I'd say they're merely puppets dancing to their master's tune.
But to the point where they'd give up their own life force? Is that even possible?
You just saw it for yourself. And think back to when I was your lord. If I'd asked you to sacrifice yourself for some cause, would you have?
Dohalim.
My apologies. My words got away from me again.
No, you're absolutely right. The only difference being that you never demanded such a thing. You wouldn't.
All lords are masters in the art of manipulating their subjects' hearts, whether they use fear, torture, or various other methods. The outcome is the same.
Fear.
No wonder there's no remaining signs of a resistance force in this place.
Shion!
Wait! Something's not right.
Everyone. They're gone. And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me.
Shion,
It's so dark. Everyone.
we came to save you. It's okay now.
And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me. No.
Shion?
Lies.
Thorns! This situation just got prickly.
There is immense dark astral energy here. Far too potent to be the work of a single individual. It's possible Volron's manipulating her. We cannot tell from this far away. We need to be much closer.
Only to do that, first we need to get rid of the thorn. So we fight fire with fire! Unless you have a better idea. I'm alone. I'm all alone.
Sion!
I can't die. But I also can't live.
Sion! Sion! We're coming for you! Won't let you down this time. Ah! This pain I feel. It's nothing compared to what you're going through. I won't let you go again. I can take whatever you give me. So please, open your eyes. Sion!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Feel! I'll be saving this one.
The thorns just keep growing back. If this keeps up, then...
Please wake up, Xion! Come back to us! I'm alone. Alone? I'm completely alone.
You're wrong.
Elfin!
She thinks we left her all alone. She can't see us or hear us. All of this. It's because I pulled away from you. Because I couldn't hold on to you. Xion. But you're not alone anymore. Law's here. And Rinwell too. Kisara. And Dohalim. And so am I. Believe me when I say, you are not alone. So please,
Don't give up on us. We will bear your thorns together. I swear it.
Xion.
Alvin! How many times do I have to tell you? Not to be so careless.
There is no more time for us to rest.
Let us finish this. I entrust this blade to you once more.
Volron is waiting.
Hey, Alphen?
What is it?
While I was away, what did you do?
I missed you.
Alphen. But after what happened because of me,
I got a glimpse of the real you. It was worth it. You could say the pain is some kind of reward.
some reward. You sure all that hurt hasn't done something to your head, too?
Hey now.
Is it just me, or are they...
It's been a while. They're just happy to see each other.
I know. I mean, it's fine.
We all express ourselves in different ways. Leave them be.
They should get a room.
Shion.
Thanks. I'll be okay. Let's go. We have to take Volron out.
Right.
Those things that came out of Shion are her thorns, right? She said they're made of dark astral energy.
She did. But those thorns are no astral art, and she cannot control them. Such immense astral energy, too. Just what are her thorns, really, I wonder? I suppose she might have an answer, but isn't yet ready to talk.
Shion.
So, the Sovereign, the Renis Alma, the fate of Lenegis 300 years ago? Yes. That is a lot to take in, isn't it? I never realized the weight of the burden you were carrying.
I could say the same.
The person you kept mistaking me for. It was Naori, wasn't it? So, what do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
Kidnapping Shion, mistreating slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds. Seriously? These so-called lords just think they can do whatever they like.
I am deeply ashamed to be one of their kind.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Volron could have been behind what just happened with Shion's thorns?
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand. So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Volron's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacks the power. He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Volron specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Danon rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Volron's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct? Knowing that the true sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths crossed before, Alphen?
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how badly we're gonna beat this creep up once we find him.
What a simple and straightforward person you are, Law.
Way to give us a heart attack. I wasn't sure how that was gonna pan out for a while there.
I'm just glad everyone's safe. Really glad.
What about you, Shion? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship. Back then. Seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me. It was smothering me. I couldn't see anything anymore. I was all alone.
Shion.
You're okay now. You're safe, Shion. We're here with you. You're not alone any longer.
Thank you.
Must be Volron's Imperial Guard.
They don't seem to be keeping lookout. More like they're waiting.
Oh well, the royal welcome was nice while it lasted.
Time to get our fists dirty, huh?
Wait, we don't have a plan!
As far as Law's concerned, this is the plan. Let's go!
Open your eyes! This blind loyalty is just another form of slavery.
Glory be to Volron!
It's useless. They're brainwashed. Just like the Ganon puppets we dealt with outside.
Here's another one! Not in your dreams! Here's another here! Blah, 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 extra good! Blah, blah, blah! Annihilate! Blah, blah, blah!
The enemy heals hearts too.
You'll soon see about that! Where are you going? Blaze in the wind! Air thrust! Ice tornado! Space Ranger! Here, let me help!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Demolisher! I'll bring you
Dance
down!
in the wind!
Your
Air
hearts
thrust!
were interrupted!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Going to...
Here's a healer! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
In a bind?
Here's a healer! Lightning is dead! Sweet now! Magic is there! Holy land! Flame of fury! You get the deck! Air thrust! I'll heal you all! Healing shot! Stay! Just dance in the wind! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Sweet dreams! It's over! Magic is there! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance here goes! You think when you're seeing Freeze Lancer! Glacier Hard! Here, let me help! Raging Cascade! I'll take it from here! Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
This one's
Dance
mine!
in the wind! Air Xion! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Well, that didn't feel great. Those soldiers were just like the slaves, driven by a warped sense of loyalty.
Yeah, that was just about as hollow a victory as they come.
It's strange. I always thought loyalty was one of the greatest virtues out there. Now I'm not so sure. Is it simply a question of where your loyalties lie? Or is it fealty itself that's the problem?
Maybe it only becomes a problem the moment you stop thinking for yourself.
So if we defeat Volron, you think they might learn to think independently again? Actually, no. Never mind. This isn't the time. We can worry about that after we finish the task at hand and defeat Volron.
As expected, Volron's elite guards are quite formidable. Their equipment and training far exceed those of any foot soldier.
We need to be careful not to let them exhaust us before we reach Volron.
A grandiose castle for a grandiose city. You really didn't cut any corners.
They're certainly akin to each other. And yet, I'd say the castle seems even more reflective of its owner's personality.
In what way?
It feels overbearing, tyrannical almost, but more than anything, merciless. As if any pretense to ease of living was sacrificed in favor of sending a message. One of domination and a thirst for total power. In other words, the perfect domicile for our power-crazed foe.
That's why he let us in. It's precisely the message he wanted to convey. Almost like he's mocking us.
That bastard's in the mood to play? We'll see who's laughing once we've taken him down a peg or two. Is it just me? Or is the blazing sword burning even more brightly than before?
Yeah, as if the astral energy within it has become more powerful somehow.
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his sovereign abilities to even greater effect.
Is that true, Alphen?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm doing anything differently.
You're not. It's proof of your strengthened bond with Shion. No further explanations needed.
Oh man, for real? Nice!
Is that true?
How am I supposed to know?
Fat lot of good the two of you are.
I may have a theory or two I could offer.
Yeah, no. I think we're good.
Now that you mention it, though, I guess I have noticed a change. It's like there isn't as much resistance when energy's being siphoned from my Master Core.
Aha! So it is a bond thing! Aw, you guys!
Wait, what about your hand? That thing practically used to give you third-degree burns every time you wielded it, right?
Kisara's got a point. And if it's gotten even hotter since then...
I won't lie. The searing heat and pain are almost unbearable. Almost. When I'm fighting, I'm somehow able to endure it. It's like the sword becomes part of me or something. Like I can feel it pulsing through my chest. I can't describe it.
In other words, your heart burns with a flame more powerful than even that of the sword. Fascinating.
Yeah, take it from our resident poet laureate.
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Air thrust. Blah blah blah. Air thrust.
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
Raging cascade. Dance in the wind.
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare to Malachum!
Lunar corruption. feel the power flowing through me.
You'll be able to help even more people now.
Yeah, I guess I will.
With such a huge area to search, where should we even begin?
I believe the largest, tallest structure would be best. In castles, you'll often find the things of most import are located in such areas.
Spoken like someone who used to own one.
So where is he?
There's no sign of him here, so I can only assume he's waiting for us in his throne room.
What's with all the fake suspense? Why doesn't he just come out and face us?
I'll say. It's not like he's had any problem doing that in the past.
This is all one big game to him. He's probably savoring every last moment.
Like a Zoogle toying with its food before the kill. No wonder he doesn't have any friends.
This is all just a ploy to weaken his prey, wearing us down before the final ambush. It's all too well orchestrated to be anything else.
Alvin?
I'm fine. Once we defeat Volron, the final Master Core will be ours. With that, we can create the Renaissalma and finally put an end to this whole nightmare.
Go no further! These ones can run rings around us! Divine Freak!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
Healing circle! Falling storm! Lightning! Death! Tiger blade! Ice vision! Craft and red! On guard! Radiant!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Magic Kazam! Air thrust!
This one's mine!
Razor Cyclone!
Here! Let me help!
Ice vision! Here goes! Bullseye! Magic Kazam! Thunderblade! I'm on a roll!
And that's my will! Grace of tornado!
Swallow Split! Ice vision!
On guard!
Lunar corruption! Lunar
Going
Blade!
in.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Tiger blade!
Unruly wall! Firmament
On
render!
guard!
Healing circle! Arrow
Tiger
claw!
blade! This one's mine!
Lost! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Seal!
Let's rock! Here, let me help!
In here!
Divine precision!
Eat dirt!
Air thrust!
Tiger blade! Hear my call! Spread!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
Their arts were interrupted!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
This one's mine!
Do Am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
Is the path being pulled up like some kind of drawbridge?
I'm guessing there's no way to kick it back down, huh?
Most likely, it's connected to a control apparatus of some sort. I suggest we search around and see what we uncover.
It'll take more than this to stop us!
Perhaps they were trying to exhaust us?
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Rising Wyvern!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Raging cascade! In here! Blah 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 magic! In here! Blah 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 tidal wave!
Not today! Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Astral Arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Not on my watch! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! I can do this all day!
Demon Fang!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine!
Razor Fire!
This one's mine! Glacial Freeze!
Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! Field! More for the stockpile! Please now! You get the gist! Nail Strike! Healing Circle! Sweet dreams!
Piercing Roar!
Thanks so much!
Rain Alpha!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Discard! I don't have much time! Make it right!
Field! Astral energy! Full throttle!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Hey, look at that enemy! It's shining!
Gotta break through!
Did you see this coming?
Swallow Flight!
Glacial Field!
Razor Evil!
Hurricane Thrust! Rising Wind!
I can shatter any steel!
Here goes!
Pesky airborne scoundrel to do it.
Sounds like a job for you and Truman!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
Glacial
Dance in the
Field!
wind! Air thrust!
Where are you going?
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Sweet dreams! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic missile! Air thrust! Sweet dreams!
Your horns!
Raging cascade! Blazing
Switch off!
here. Let's see how you handle this. Deus Roar! Will this help? Lightning condemned! In here! I'll be saving this one. In here! More for the stockpile! I'm on a roll! Air thrust! Where are you going? Hurricane thrust! Dance in the wind! I'm only air thrust! Ground and power! Raging cascade! Annihilation! Hurricane strike!
I feel sprightlier than before. What's with that shining foe over there? We're in for a long slog with this one.
Instant! Seal!
Not today!
Divine healing circle! Straight! Just
Demon Fang!
Long flight! Ice Beam! Here!
Dragon Swarm! Sonic Thrust!
Back into the fray! Vanquish darkness! This one's mine! Divine Stream!
Shockwave Slash!
Here's Vanquish darkness! Divine Stream! Water! Heal my
I'll burn it all! Flaming Pillar! Fire!
Theon! Astral energy! Full throttle! Dance in the wind! I'll heal you all! Vanquish darkness! Healing circle! Divine! Hear my call! Laser spear! Here's evil! Blaze lancer! Hydration orb! Here goes! One last time! Slow flight! Flaming meteor! Ice circle!
Dragon Swarm!
Make it rain! Theon! Astral energy! Full throttle! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.